Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. Today I'm going to make my first Christmas card of the season with the help of my Big Shot. My card base is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to fold it at the 4 1/4 mark and score it with my bone folder. And that is going to be my card base. The next thing I'm going to do is use some cardstock and get some images ready to die cut using my Big Shot. I'd like to introduce to you a fabulous Christmas stamp set that I strongly encourage you to consider. It's called Peaceful Pines. It's got a variety of Christmas tree images. These are not the real size. These are shown at, I think it's 75% of their real size. The thing I like about it is it also has 2 different phrases, or 3 really, that you can put on the inside of your card. So it's like one-stop shopping. It comes with a set of framelits, the Peaceful Pines framelits, which makes your card making super easy. So let me show you what I mean. I have one of the Christmas tree images mounted on a clear block. I'm going to use my old olive ink and I'm going to stamp the tree 3 times. And then I'm going to die cut it out. There we go. And then on one of the trees, I've got the image from the same stamp set that has like Christmas tree lights on it. And I'm going to use my cherry cobbler ink. I'm going to ink up the lights and I'm going to stamp it down on top of just one of the trees. And then I have got the "'Tis the Season" phrase, and I'm going to ink that up using the old olive ink. And I'm going to stamp it down on a smaller scrap piece of cardstock, and I'm going to die cut that out as well. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll bring in my paper cutter, and I'm just going to trim this so it's easier to run through my Big Shot. All right, I'm going to have to do this 3 times. And here is the tree framelit that matches perfectly. So I'll die cut the 3 trees out. There's the first one. I just hold the top cutting pad in place as I start to move it through, and that way hopefully it doesn't slip when it's rolling underneath. There's my second tree. And my 3rd tree coming up. And then I have taken one of my circles from my Circle Collection framelits. And I am going to die cut out the phrase like so. So just a couple of spins through my Big Shot. And I'm ready to put my card together. All right, I have everything die cut and I'm ready to put the card together. I've got my card base this way, and to that I'm going to add a piece of Merry Moments Designer Series paper. This is a fabulous Christmas design set of papers that are featured in the holiday, not in the holiday catalog, in the annual catalog. So I'm going to add the designer series paper, and then I am going to adhere a strip of Whisper White to a piece of Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate is one of the colors in the Merry Moments paper. So I'm going to coordinate everything. And also on the striped paper that I'm using on my card base, there's a very thin line of the old olive, so that'll hopefully pop that color out. Now, I've got my 3 trees, and before I adhere those on, I'm going to take a piece of real red ribbon, and I'm going to adhere it on the back. Whenever I use ribbon on a project, I love to use the tear and tape adhesive. This is replacing the sticky strip that we used to have, and I love it so much better because you literally can pull it, you can tear it, and you can tape it down. So it's very easy, it's very sticky, but not as unforgiving as the sticky strip used to be. It's one of my new favorites in the catalog. And then it's fairly easy to peel off. I use my fingernails to really adhere it down so that the top coating of it should come off fairly easily. Of course it's not going to because I'm videotaping. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to lay this ribbon across and then just wrap it around, and it will be stuck in place thanks to my tear and tape adhesive. And then I'm going to add some snail, and that's going to go on the front like so. Now I'm going to bring in a sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of my trees. I'm going to put one tree there. And then my second tree, I'm going to move it over a little bit to the right. And then the third tree, the one with the ornaments on it, I am going to put in between the two. And then to complete my card, I've got the 'Tis the Season that I've stamped and die cut out. And I'm going to put that in the top left corner, and that will complete my card. Now, if you wanted to bump it up a notch, what I would recommend is you take maybe some of our glimmer paper, and then in the Peaceful Pine stamp set, there is a little star. There's also a star framelit. So it might be really nice to die cut a star from the silver glimmer paper and put it on the center one in the middle. Or you could use some of our red glimmer paper, and that would match the red in the card. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, you can place an order for the supplies I used to make this card. Again, I highly recommend the Peaceful Pines bundle. If you buy the stamp set and the framelits together, you'll save 15%. That's a significant savings. You can look at lots of other project ideas I have on my blog. Check out my online clubs. If you live far away from me, you can still stamp with me and we'll have fun together virtually. Or you can just ask me a question. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.